Hey everyone, get in here. Yeah, I didn't say everybody. Come on in. We got some questions. I got some answers. And let's see what I think we're going to do some swishing and swiping. We got some stuff to talk about. Boy, do I have some questions. Get on in here.
I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it. It only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in the groove with a can-do attitude, or I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. And that's right. I've made it a habit, there's nothing hard about it. Just 15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and cleaning, I do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. You should see me smile when I'm sprucing up this title. Only takes a little while and I'm done. It's fun when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. Here we go now. Swish and swipe.
Come on in.
Round and round I scroll just to once around this tub, and things are looking up when I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. And that's right, I'm blessing my house today.
Okay, everybody. Let me stop the music. Stop the music. Yeah. Get on in here. It's question and answer day. Where is everybody? You know, they notified me on YouTube that they were going to be decreasing some of my members. They were going to be unsubbing them for some reason. They called it spammers or whatever, but I don't know what's going on. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do it today, because I want to hit 100,000. When you get to 100,000, they kind of just stagnate you. They don't let you. It's just weird what they're doing, especially if you have a message that's a little different, little Christian, little against the norm of things. Yeah, I am my own woman here, my own woman, and I don't bow to anybody but the good Lord. Anyway, so check out YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Thursday, which is errand day. So as soon as we get through here, grab your grocery list and go get some groceries. And here, you know, if old people can do this, anybody can do it. But I have a friend who subscribes to Walmart grocery delivery to the apartment. So, folks, you don't have to get out. You can get on to walmart.com and order your groceries and have them delivered to you. And it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. Not to go into the grocery stores, not to deal with people being crazy and fighting over stuff on the shelves. My niece does it all the time with that new baby in the house. Well, she's 10 months old now, but Beckett is doing fine, and Jessica does all home delivery. straight to her house. So utilize technology to your advantage, folks. You can do it. So we're in zone 2 this week. My kitchen is looking so good. I'm going to cook some burgers tonight. I was looking at YouTube. We're getting ready. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And I always like to cook up some fun stuff. And Justin does a lot of cooking, and they usually have people over. We're not having anybody over. We're not even going to watch it, but we're going to have some good food. That's for certain. We're going to have food, and just we're going to enjoy each other's company. We're going to probably find a movie to watch, because I don't even know the teams that are playing in the Super Bowl. I think Justin told me yesterday, and it's gone, just gone. Anyway, folks, get your food in the house. If you want people over, if you feed them, Pam says she uses Instacart for grocery delivery. I know Eric Dodge, when the pandemic first started, he was doing DoorDash and helping. He was doing the delivery to people, contactless delivery. So this is wonderful ways to get food in your house. I had many years ago, when I worked 40 something hours, over 40 hours a week, we had this little tiny grocery store in town, and he had the best meat in town. And I would call in an order, they would fill the order, and I'd go by and pick it up on my way home. You have pickup for groceries at Walmart too. You schedule a time, and they bring it out to the car. I did that when Ben first got out of prison and was so sick. I didn't want to bring this was before the pandemic, and didn't want to bring any diseases or anything home to him. So I tried to be safe myself for him. You'll do it for other people, but you won't do it for yourself. And we went to Target and had a Target delivery. We went to Walmart and got Walmart delivery. So but he loved to go into the grocery stores and into the department stores. He loved it. He was just like a kid in a candy store. He hadn't been in one in a long time. The things you're thankful for. Okay, folks. So get some errands run today so it frees up your weekend. Don't be doing loads and loads of laundry. We try to do a load of laundry every day. And we're detail cleaning our kitchens right now. Stay on top. Stay on the surface clutter for right now. And when you get the surface clutter under control, then you can start digging into the cubby holes back in the corners and all kinds of stuff. Just stay focused on the surface for this week if you're new. If you've been with me a while, go digging underneath the sink. I had everything pulled out from underneath my sink 2 days ago when we got the new dishwasher installed. And Justin says, well, Mom, can you get this stuff? It's 2 baskets, son. Just pull the baskets out. I have 2 baskets under there. And my Instapot is under there. So I think I'm going to find a new place for my Instapot. Anyway, let's get to our questions. We got some people in here now. I'm going to be redoing some classic videos of ours of Justin making cheeseburgers. I redid the heart attack baked beans this morning. And this afternoon, let's talk about some party food. You want to do that? We'll talk about some lovely party food this afternoon and get excited about cooking for a party, a Super Bowl party. Let's do it. And Justin's video on making burgers, you know what side he cooked on the grill? He did bacon and chopped up Brussels sprouts. Doesn't get any better than that. On a grill. Okay, folks. First question. For beginners, Which book would we start with? Sync Reflections or The Chaos to Clean in 31 Baby Steps? For beginners, sign up for our emails. It's free. You don't have to buy a book. You don't have to do anything like that. You get our emails. And we have a whole section on YouTube, the 31 Baby Steps. You just have to go shine your sink and get started. Don't worry about taking the time to read a book. Just don't do that to yourself. We do back to basics every once in a while, and that's always fun. You can find those videos, but this is a great book to jump back on the bandwagon. Yeah, it's a great book for that purpose. But you don't have to have a book to get started. Sign up for our emails. This is a powerful way, and it's free. It's free. Kathleen says she's thinking about recipes for Easter. I've got a whole Thanksgiving YouTube playlist for Thanksgiving. You just change it to a ham and you've got Easter. Okay, somebody says they've got the app and it's amazing. Well, our app is good. The Messenger app, which you have to pay for, and the FlyLady Plus app, which has Ask FlyLady question. It has 3 main things in it, but you got to get FlyLady immersion, and that happens with the emails. You get an Ask FlyLady question, you get a morning musing, you get the habit of the month, which is decluttering this month. You've got Test to Fly, which is all about what people are saying about FlyLady. So, next question. Should I download the FlyLady Plus app and have emails sent? Or is one or the other okay? I think the emails are the most important thing, and have them come to your phone. The Plus app is my nephew's app, and it's a great app, and it's free. So use them both interchangeably. But just don't worry about it too much. Y'all think too hard. Calm down, Marla. Calm down. Don't overthink this. That is one of our problems. We think, which is the better one? That's perfectionism. That is perfectionism. So stop. Let go of that perfectionism demon and focus on what I tell you to do. We've got missions. Get dressed to lace up shoes, swish and swipe your bathroom, do a load of laundry, make your bed, wash your dishes, put them away. Those are the 5 main things. You can do it. What is the best way to stay organized with car keys and glasses? I'm always forgetting mine. Well, I wear my glasses all the time. I walk out to the car and they're on my face. If you only wear glasses to drive, I would keep my glasses in the car or get an extra pair to have in the car. You've got to understand your purse, and I carry a really small purse. It's just a little wristlet that has everything I need, and my phone will fit in there. You put your glasses with your keys. Yeah, you can attach your glasses to your keys. And then I have a little glass case. And that way you always got them in the same pot. I have my launch pad for my key. I don't keep my keys by the door. I keep my keys by my chair and my purse by my chair. And so I grab my keys and my purse, not my glasses because they're always on me. But maybe you need to put a note right there that says, grab your glasses. When you grab the keys, grab your glasses. But when you get out to the car, if you forgot your car keys, you have to go back in. So that solves the problem right there. So when you get to the door, put a note up that says, do you have your keys? Do you have your glasses? Now, if Robert drives my truck, before he goes out the door, he always, to go to his car, he goes through the basement. But to go to my truck, he goes out the front door. And the thing I ask him, because it really makes him angry, not that I ask him, but that I ask him, do you have my truck key? He has his own truck key. I said, do you have a truck key? And do you have your wallet? It's another story, but hey, it works. And he says, thank you for asking. I have both. So it's always good to put the question up. Do you have your keys? Do you have your glasses? How can I keep everything in its place when my husband puts his things in the laundry room where I store my FlyLady tools? I don't want to accidentally grab his things when I'm in a rush mode to grab a mop. I just can't believe that question. Open your eyes, Toots. Open your eyes. Our mops are pretty. They're pretty. The big purple mop is gorgeous. The red and blue mop is gorgeous. So open your eyes. Get some little 3M things like this that will hold your FlyLady tools on a wall. Put them behind the door. These are great. I keep them all up here right now. They're holding my FlyLady, and one's empty. Right there, that one's empty. I don't know what goes there. Well, I'm going to I know what goes there. This goes there. The FlyLady toilet bowl brush. Get them now. They're on sale at half price. Get them now. So organize your tools. Buy some simple things to hang them on the wall. Little 3M command hooks. They've all got holes in the end of them. You can put a string through them. Hang them on. Put a nail in the wall if you want to. Or get a board. Put some nails in it. That's what I have in my broom closet that I have beside my refrigerator. I have nails on a board on each side to hold my tools. I don't want to accidentally break his things. Well, he needs a place to keep his stuff. So get it organized. If he needs a table in there, give him a table. You just have to, the house is his too. It's not all yours. Robert has places that he keeps things. He keeps his computer in a place. He has a little table beside his chair. He has one of these old curio shelving units that was his mother's that's in our closet. It was in his mother's basement, and that's where he puts all the things that he needs to start his day, and it's where he dresses, it's where he undresses. Okay, first page, done. Next question. Excuses. I can't get organized until I get my stationery supplies in the mail. I can't clean a zone because I haven't received the newest tool or product in the mail yet. How can I fight these excuses? Well, it's the devil. The devil is trying to keep you in chaos. Rebuke the devil when you hear these excuses and say, excuses. This was our motto for last year. Excuses be gone. Excuses be gone, because you can use what you have. You don't have to have a FlyLady feather duster. You don't have to have a well, we don't really have stationary supplies. We got stickers, but we really don't have station. We do have the office in a bag. People love that office in a bag. Um, you just have to get up and do something. Hit a lick at a snake. Do something. Just let go of those excuses. When you are making excuses, you're wasting time. So when you hear yourself making excuses, stop right there and do 2 minutes of what you said you couldn't do yet. Any mop will work, any broom will work, even just a plain old rag will help dust. You get it a little damp and you can dust everything. So, folks, let go of your perfectionism and you're going to be blown away by how much you can get done. Really and truly. So, stop it. Stop recognizing when you're making excuses and when evil is trying to keep you from getting your house, getting rid of the chaos, is half the battle. And yes, it is a battle of good and evil. Because you got one little devil on your shoulder saying, you don't have to do that right now. You don't have the right tool. That's perfectionism. And then you got FlyLady on your other shoulder saying, get up and do something. Get up and do something. Get rid of that negativity that's flowing from the evil one. And I've been preaching this for 20 something years, y'all. It hadn't just started recently. I've always said that it was the evil one trying to destroy your home and family. How better to win than to create a home that's filled in chaos so that your family can't thrive, where they're looking for clean clothes. The devil doesn't want you to get organized. The devil wants you to stay in this chaos. And we're here to nip that in the bud. Calm it down. Calm it down. Take a deep breath. Devil be gone in Jesus' name. How do I try to shop on eBay like you do? How do you buy your items? Do you make a bid and worry about someone outbidding you, or do you use the buy it now? Well, here's the deal. I shop seasonally on eBay. When spring is here, I've got a lot of spring clothes. But when summer gets here, I need some cooler items, or I need to, I just need to update my wardrobe a little bit. Excuse me. I use the buy it now feature. I have gone to auctions. I have been, auctions can be addictive. So I know me. So if I see something that is a good price, I just hit the buy it now thing and I put it in my shopping cart. And then I go through my shopping cart and cull it by half if I'm doing like a seasonal shop. Now, day before yesterday, I got on there and got a little salt cartridge for my little air purifier. I have this little thing that blows through salt that's good for your lungs. And I've had it going all winter. And in the morning, I've usually got a lot of crud going on. It just kind of runs in our family. And so in the morning, I turn it right on me so that I'm breathing this salt air. When Justin was little, he got a really bad sinus infection, and we were getting ready to go on vacation. I didn't think the doctor was going to let us go. He said, salt water is the best thing for this. Let him play in the ocean and have fun. That salty air is going to be everything you need to get that sinus. And in 3 days, he was cleared up totally, because we were at the ocean and he was having fun and the waves and salt water is going. he was healed because salt water does it. Well, salty air does it too. So I use the buy it now feature, and I have certain certain brands that I like to buy, and it just makes it so much easier for me that I just stick with it. And I use my shopping cart to declutter. I find lots of things, but then I decide which ones I like the best. And then I usually have a limit of about $100 that I spend to buy new things for my wardrobe. And I already know what I'm going to get rid of out of my wardrobe. Can you recommend an insulated tumbler or travel mug that is not too heavy? Well, I don't have it in here with me. Um, what is the name of the one that was just given to me? What was that name? Hold on, I'll go get it. I'll go get it. It's not heavy. It's not heavy at all. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bear with me. I should have remembered this. It's Swig. One of our fly babies sent it to me. And I really like it because it comes like this. So it's easy to handle. It's got a straw, but you can close the lid on it. You can close the lid on it. And it comes with 4 straws. And it's just not heavy. Swig. So check it out. But I had this, and I like a handle. It doesn't fit it quite right, but it works. And I didn't put my microphone back on. Get it on. Okay. The Yeti hurts my wrist because of the weight, even when it's empty. I've never had a Yeti cup. I've had another cup that I found that I've used for a lot of years. But it's not too heavy. And you may need to exercise your wrists a little bit more. That's what using iron skillets is all about. Okay, next question. I want to dress a little nicer. What style, costume, fashion earrings would a woman in her 60s and up wear? I want something stylish for every day. Where do you buy your earrings? I only have, this is my everyday earrings. I have worn them for 25 years. Robert gave them to me early on when we were married, and I think he took one of the other judges with him to buy them. But Athena knew exactly what I liked, and she picked them out. She helped him, and I'm very thankful because they have been great earrings. These are just little hoop earrings, like 1.25 inches. And I have had another pair that were a little bit bigger, and I dropped them and dented them. And it made me unhappy, but they're my backup earrings. And these earrings, the cat, where is it? Let me get it off my ear. My cat, Penrod, bit it. So I say a little prayer for him every time I put my earrings on. So I don't think they're damaged. I think they've been blessed by a cat bite. Because he would get up on my bathroom counter. That was where I would leave them at night. And he would misbehave. Let me see if I can do this without looking in the mirror. There we go. There's one. Let me get this one in. But I don't change earrings. I have one that goes with this. This is every day, and it saves you a lot of money. I can't wear earrings that are costume jewelry. I just can't. I have some diamond earrings that my sister gave me for Christmas one year. I have some pearl earrings that she gave me for Christmas one year. I have some diamond and emerald hoops that Robert gave me for Christmas one year. But those are for dress up occasions, like going to a wedding, or this is my uniform and I stick with it. Now, you might want to, I don't sleep in them, and I wouldn't sleep in studs either, but I don't have earlobes. I don't know if y'all can tell that. I just don't really have any of the earlobes. So I need something that hangs down. Okay. Is there an easy way to memorize the zones and what each number zone is for? Well, you can mark it on your calendar and you can see it. If you get our stickers, we have stickers that are for the zones. You can put them on. We don't print them on the calendar because there are guys that use our calendar at work. So we just kind of keep our calendar generic, and except for there's a FlyLady saying at the top. But usually the first zone starts on the first day of the month, and it goes to the end of the week. The next zone starts on Sunday, and that first zone, it's all about, you don't have to know it. The missions are going to tell you what zone we're in. Every day, the mission is going to tell you what zone we're in. Today, we're in zone 2. Next week, we're going to be in zone 3. Zone 3 is our main bathroom of our home, the bathroom that company would use, and another room. We usually pick a laundry room or an extra bedroom, a child's room. We just pick an odd room that really isn't that's in the rotation, but it's not a main zone. So zone 2 is always the kitchen. Zone 3 is the main bathroom. Zone 4 is your bedroom. Zone 5 is the living room. And zone 1 is the entrance of your house. It's the first thing. That's how you remember. The first thing you see when you come up your walkway to your home, your front porch, your entrance, and your dining room. So that's how we remember it. Don't get all bent out of shape because you don't know how to, you just haven't, you think you have to know everything before you get started, and you don't. That's your perfectionism. You see that staircase right there? That staircase? That staircase has a quote on it from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm going to paraphrase the quote. You don't have to see the top of the staircase to take the first step. What's your first step? Get dressed to lace up shoes. Go shine your sink. Make your bed. Those are simple things you can do. Any of them is a beginning step. I start with shining my sink. I sent out a video yesterday. I sort of redid the shiny sink video for those who it's had 1 million views, y'all. Not that one yesterday. That would be something. But you don't have to know everything to get started. You just have to jump in, go shine your sink, get dressed to lace up shoes, and be willing. Be willing to do something else. We're teaching you techniques. It's a system of keeping your house clean. It's not stuff you have to memorize. That's what your control journal is all about. You write it, you put it in your control journal, so then if you're sick, you can say, just open up my control journal, and you can see exactly what you need to do. Is there? Okay. How did you learn technology things like how to Venmo money to your grandkids? I like the olden days better for pretty much everything. I'm scared for change. Well, that's our perfectionism again. It, you know, the earth revolves and things change. And if we, I mean, I had a friend one time who didn't do email, who didn't get on Facebook, who didn't do technology, and it was horrible because he got left out. He's dead and gone now. He got left out. He got left out of his children's lives. Um, if you don't embrace technology, and I remember being scared of technology when we first started FlyLady and had a fly shop, we took PayPal. And I was terrified of PayPal, that they would hold our money for some reason. And at that time, you had to wait until your bank statement came out to certify that the bank and put how much money they had taken out of your bank account and that sort of thing, like a penny or so. Now it's instant. You can look at your bank account online, and you just have to attach your bank account to Venmo, or I use PayPal because that gives me a double way to protect myself. Because even though I was scared of PayPal way back when, PayPal is a good tool to have, and I've had to just download the Venmo app and try it. I've tried the Cash App, and I'm not real um, crazy about it, but I use PayPal and I use Venmo, and it makes it good. I always cry when I talk about y'all being hurt by perfectionism. And I need to rebuke that devil, the perfectionism devil. Don't be stuck in perfectionism. It's going to keep you stuck in the 19th century and the 20th century. We're in the 21st century, and we don't have to be stuck anymore because we can embrace technology. We have to be cautious, but we can embrace technology. Okay. Underneath my kitchen sink is cluttered. I seem to shove things in there quickly and shut the cabinet. Should I focus on that or should I wait for the kitchen zone before I touch it? It's the kitchen zone right now. I know it will be a big job. It doesn't have to be a big job. You make it a big job because of your perfectionism. So think about one thing that's under your kitchen sink that you need to eliminate. Right now, I'm thinking that my Instapot is under there. I really need to give that Instapot away because I don't love it. I like my crock pot. I don't love my Instapot. But in a pinch, it's pretty good. I really need, instead of the Instapot being there, I need a hamper for my dirty dishcloths. That's what I need. So I'm going to get a little garbage can, and I always lay my dishcloths out to dry before I put them under the sink. And then when I'm doing a load of dish towels, I grab them all out. But don't get all caught up. I think I showed this to you as I was playing the intro music. Somebody asked yesterday, how did we get our intro? How could they get our intro music? It's on our website. Go to our fly shop, shop.flylady.net, and HTTPS. And I learned this a long time ago from my boss, and he said, if you'll just touch the tip of your finger to a little salt in your hand, you can get rid of any phlegm that's going on. So that was just a little grain of coarse salt, French salt, cuts the phlegm immediately. And it's great when you got a cough too or a tickle in your throat. One time I used this method and I did 30 interviews in one day in New York City. So, folks, the salt works. Old ways work. They're great. They're great. But sometimes we got to learn to jump in to new technology. I'm mixing two questions here. So you can open up the sink and grab a few things. You don't have to empty out your silverware drawer to get it clean. You can pull all the forks out and wipe out that one section. Real simple. Just with a damp purple rag, wipe it out and put the forks back in. You know they're clean. They came out of your dishwasher. I like having my dishwasher back. Next question. I always shine my sink before bed. However, my teenagers stay up much later than I do. When I wake up, the kitchen is a mess. How can I fix this and enforce them to clean it? Well, I would suggest emptying your dishwasher before you go to bed. Usually the stumbling block here is the dishwasher is full of clean dishes and they don't know what to do with them because they don't put up the dishes. And if they put it in the wrong place, you'll be mad. So they're scared. But if you start with an empty dishwasher, if you go to bed with your dishwasher empty and opened up to receive their dishes, then, and maybe put a little note on the counter, you get points. They know what points are for putting dishes in the dishwasher. But if they're putting them in the sink, be happy that they're in the sink. If they're going in there and cooking, praise them heartily because they have learned to cook and take care of themselves. You've done a good job. But don't complain to them. Empty the dishwasher so they have a place to put their dirty dishes. Plain and simple. And teach them to put back what they get out. Do you hear me? Many, many years ago, Sandra was my county commissioner clerk. And I was hosting Thanksgiving dinner that year, and I had gotten the house clean. And I was sitting in her office one day and I said, Sandra, how do you keep your house clean? And she looked at me like I had two heads. And finally she said to me, Marla, it's simple. It's just simple. If you get something out, put it away. Don't leave it sitting till next week. If you get it out, put it away. You've been able to walk into your house and see the things that happened last week because you didn't put them away. I've got a jacket that's laying on my table right now because I didn't hang it up. My living room would look wonderful if I just hung that little jacket up. So, folks, if you get it out, put it back where it belongs. You can't teach them that. And then in the morning, when you get up and your kitchen looks like a cyclone went off, look at what they did. Did they make nachos? What did they do? But guess how? In the time that it took you to write this question, to send it in to me, you could have cleaned up that kitchen. You could have done it. And then you can brag on them. Praise will get you a lot further than nagging. It really will. So if they put the dishes in the dishwasher, try keeping that dishwasher empty. As soon as it runs, put the dishes away. so that the dishwasher is always ready to receive its offering of dirty dishes. The dishwasher is a dirty dish disposal unit. When the dirty dishes are in the dishwasher, the kitchen looks clean. So let it go. Don't fuss at them. If they've learned to cook and they know how to get around in the kitchen, help them to know that help them to learn that the dishes need to be put away. And that can be part of their job. But if it hampers you, then don't give that job to them. But they need to know how to do it. Because if it's full of clean dishes, they're not going to know unless they learn to put them away where the dishes go. So you empty the dishwasher and get it ready to receive their offering of dirty dishes. And you'll be blown away. Maybe even leave the dishwasher open and the glass tray pulled out so that they see that it's empty and they can put the dirty dishes in there. Now, if you rearrange the dishes in the dishwasher, you got a problem. And you need to rebuke the perfectionism demon that's causing the kids not to want to put dishes in the dishwasher because you're going to rearrange them. Same way with folding towels and helping. You can do this. You don't have to be such a stickler about everything. Well, folks, that's all our questions. Look at us. And I'm going to put these where they belong. I've got a whole stack of them underneath my desk. And I'm just going to slide them right down there so my hotspot doesn't keep growing. So this afternoon, we're going to talk about cooking. I'm going to play with some more videos, and we're going to talk about making cheeseburgers on the grill. See, Justin fried that bacon. Fried the bacon on a slab in his grill, and it made some nice bacon grease, and he put the burgers in the bacon grease. Can you tell his mama's a Southern cook? Well, I have to brag on my granddaughter. She got her driver's license today, and I told Justin to tell her to drive like her mother is in the car with her. Justin said, "Mom, don't say that." Some people need Justin's a little tailgater. And she has her driver's license. And they had a little talk with her. She got him at 8:15 this morning. So she's 16 and just a beautiful spirit. Just a beautiful spirit. She likes to work at Christian camp, and she is just a precious young lady, and I'm so proud of her. So, folks, I'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Dear Father in heaven, thank you for all these wonderful questions that the ladies have sent. Thank you for their willingness to try something new, because we just need this courage. Thank you for giving this courage to these women and men to try something different. Thank you for giving us roofs over our head and food in our pantries. Thank you, Lord, for everything that you do for us, that we don't even realize that you're taking care of us day in and day out. Please be with the Kent Christmas family over the death of his son, Joshua. Just can't even imagine it. So be with their family in this time of need. Be with other families who are suffering losses. Keep them safe on their journeys home. Thank you, Father, for giving us the tools to rebuke evil when we know it's around us. Thank you, Lord, for that. Thank you, Lord, for giving us all that you give us to fight off these terrible things. and give us strength to overcome them. Keep us safe. Give us patience, Lord, and help us to fight the perfectionism that comes into our lives, because there was only one perfect man that ever walked this earth, and his name was Jesus. Thank you for sending him to die for our sins. All these things I ask in his name, Jesus. Amen. Last night I was watching Amanda Grace. She had a late little show. She had had a pretty rough day, and right in the middle of the show, she heard the coyotes outside, and she yelled at her husband to go outside and chase the coyotes away. And she said, she said, I've been feeling those things, feeling those things all day long, that they were going to come and try to disrupt me. And I sent Chris out to take care of it. She said, you should see me at 2:00 in the morning when I hear the coyotes. And I go out there and get after them. So, folks, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Good to yourself. Kind to others. And let the sweetness and joy that is in your heart for the Lord to overflow and show the world that you're a child of the Most High, the only God. And where else do you need to be? At his feet. I love you all. I want for you what I have. And it's the peace that comes from the Lord. It's the peace that comes from letting go of perfectionism. And when you can do that, your life is going to change forever. And it's going to make more time. When you get through messing and gumming, as my granny would say, messing and gumming with the clutter and the chaos in your home, it's going to open you up to be able to spend more time in the good Lord's word. And when you can spend time in praise and meditation and reading the word, that gets you closer to God. Get rid of the chaos in your life, because that's a tool of the evil one to keep you from your purpose. We were all born with a purpose. I didn't know what mine was until 1999. I had no clue what my purpose was. It was hidden from me because of the chaos in my life. And now I know you were my purpose, to bring you to Christ, to bring your homes into peace, so that you could find out what your purpose is. And we've all got a purpose. I'll see you at 3:00. Good, kind, and sweet. Bye.